I'm Neve, and welcome back to my channel. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about holiday decor and how you can make it more environmentally friendly. My first tip is to try to buy less. If you could buy nothing, that would obviously be ideal, but most of us are really into our holiday shopping and our holiday decorating, so I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. People tend to think that the more decorations they put up, the better something looks, especially at the holidays. People just throw more and more and more at it. But actually with designing, oftentimes a more edited, curated look makes things look a lot better. So this is true for Christmas as well. You can just have little vignettes here and there. We don't have to decorate every single countertop, every single door, every single nook and cranny of the whole house, and it actually can give a better, more uncluttered feeling and still give you all those holiday vibes that you're looking for. My next tip is that when you are buying holiday decor and you're in the stores, is to try to think about the materials that you're buying and to try to buy materials that are more sustainable. So for example, try to buy material that is either recyclable, such as glass, or is biodegradable or compostable, such as wood or cotton. This year we moved into a larger home, and so we had a much larger tree and we had a few more areas that we needed to decorate. So we decided to buy some new ornaments, but they were all made from wood, and our garland was all made from wood, and we have little decor signs that we put on our coffee station and other places, and they're all made also from wood. The other thing that we did was we bought some gift bags that we could reuse that will just be given with gifts within the family. And the gift bags are all made from cotton. So we can use them again and again, and when we're finally done with them, then they will be biodegradable. The other major tip that I have is that instead of buying synthetic greenery, you can try to buy real greenery. You can get a real Christmas tree, and you can also just buy greenery in your local store. For example, what we did when we were growing up in Dublin was we would go up the mountains every year before Christmas, and we would cut down all kinds of greenery to put in the house, including holly and red berries, and we would just put it up everywhere. And this is a really great thing that kids can do. This year we bought a real tree, and we also bought greenery to go all over the house. I made a garland, and I made some centerpieces, and I just strung up little sprigs of actually pieces that I cut right off the Christmas tree, and we just put them over picture frames in different places and in vases. And this is a really easy way to do things. Also, it seems that the preference right now in terms of eco-friendly is to buy a real Christmas tree. The New York Times wrote an article where they talked about how you would have to have a real Christmas tree, you would have to have a synthetic Christmas tree for 20 years in order for it to be as environmentally friendly as buying a real tree for all of those 20 years. Now that was done by an independent consulting firm, that study, but there was also the Artificial Christmas Tree trade group. They did their own study, and they said you would have to have the tree for 10 years. So obviously their study was probably more favorable to them, but you would at least have to have the tree for 10 years in order for it to be more environmentally friendly than buying a real tree. So it's certainly an option, and there are some people who keep trees that long, but I feel like with so many trends these days, people generally tend to be going through these trees pretty quickly. They want the white one, they want the flocked one, they want the pre-lit one. So if you think you're going to keep the tree for a long time, that's certainly an option. But right now it seems a real Christmas tree is definitely the more sustainable way to go. My third tip is to buy decor that's going to last. The best way to do this is really to think about what your design style is and try to buy designs that are more classic rather than trendy. Because with something that's trendy, you're bound to be throwing it out in a few years because you're just going to be sick of it or it looks old-fashioned. Whereas with classic items, you can keep these for a lifetime and you'll never have to throw them away. My other tip for buying decor that's going to last is to mix your design styles. If you have just one design style that you really like, for example, glam or boho, then what's going to happen is you're going to be following the trends of that particular design style, and you're going to get stuck in a situation where you're having to keep up with those trends all the time. Whereas when you mix design styles, it actually allows you to stay away from the trends a little more, to not have your whole space look like one big trend that needs to be overhauled every time new trends come in, because you just have little pieces here and there, and so it's not so obvious. So for example, when I did my Christmas decor this year, I generally tend to decorate my house in a mixed design style anyways, but in my Christmas decor you can see there are elements of boho with the faux fur, there are elements of traditional with the real greenery, and then with the plaid gift wrapping, and then there are also elements of Scandinavian with all of the raw wood elements, and there's also a little bit of modern with the marble and the metals. And so you mix these all together and then it doesn't look too trendy or too all one thing. And so when marble goes out in modern, or in glam a few years from now, I mean, I just have a couple little pieces that are marble, so it's not really going to matter so much. So those designs can last for quite a while. So those are all my tips for your eco-friendly holiday decor. Now I'm going to show you guys around my house and show you a little bit of what I've done, and hopefully it'll give you guys some inspiration, and I hope you like it, so enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button. And I'd love if you could write down in the comments and tell me what you're doing for your eco-friendly decor this year, and also what design styles you're using. So thank you again for watching, and please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys all on the next one.